Back to the Beehive Blitz. We have a new school that just opened, Westfield High. The Longhorns from Ogden playing in their very first road game at Leighton.
Lancers are psyched for their opening, but being a brand new school, it might take Westfield a while to gel. The pass in the end zone is dropped here all alone. Missed scoring opportunity there, but the Longhorns defense kept them in it. The Lancers pass is picked off by Cash Colahan. Big game on defense for him. The Longhorns took the lead, though. They give the ball to Trey Bridge. He gets hit. He's going to spin, and he takes it the rest of the way for the 7-yard touchdown. Nicely done there, but the Lancers came back. Ryan Wenzel finds pay dirt from short yardage here. Touchdown, Leighton. And in the end, Leighton holds on for a 2-point victory at home. Talon Hausbach with 2 touchdowns for the Lancers.
Lehi made it to the 6A semifinals last year. The Pioneers want to go further this year. They open up at Davis, and the Darts threw a scare into the Pioneers early. The pass to Bodie Sparrow. He reaches it across the goal line. Davis with the lead. But then the Pioneers blaze trails into the end zone. Devon Ika with the handoff. He gets to the outside and breaks it for a 62-yard touchdown run. This kid had a huge game for the Pioneers. Second quarter, Ika scores his 3rd TD of the night, an 18-yarder around the left side. Lehi was rolling. Mays Madsen added a couple of touchdowns, both 2-yard touchdowns from quarterback Jet Newey, and Lehi cruised to the win. The final score is 38-14, just went final. Devon Ika with 3 touchdowns.
All right, another great matchup at Provo High. The Bulldogs and Brighton both have big playoff aspirations this season. The Bengals with some defense. The Bulldogs pin deep, and Caleb Miller busts through for the sack. Brighton then goes on a long drive capped by this touchdown run by Mason Hartel. Brighton jumps out on top on the road, but here come the Bulldogs. Quarterback Garrett Orchard looking for Griffin DiMartini right into your living room. 19-yard touchdown. Provo right back in it. But not for long. Quarterback Rice Palapoy going down the sideline for Gustafsson. Tiptoes down the sideline, sets up a field goal, and Brighton goes on to win their opener, 34-14. LaFleur with 2 pick sixes for the Bengals.
Moving on, Timpanogos side kicks off the season at home against Jordan. The T-Wolves moving it. They swing it out to Jamison Jones, but he fumbles it. Owen Francis is in the right place at the right time, but Timpanogos coming up with a big defensive play of their own. Kruger Peterson busts through for the sack. The Beat Diggers do find the end zone, though. Quarterback Carver Wright going up top to Owen Francis. A 22-yard score, but it was too little too late. Quarterback Andrew Hillstead going deep for Jamison Jones. What a catch here. And the T-Wolves, they're going to pull this one out at home. The final score, 35-7. Hillstead had 5 touchdown passes for the T-Wolves. 2A powerhouse Leighton Christian moving up in class to take on 5A East, and what a game this was. East over the middle, touchdown with the one-handed grab. That was insane. Nice. But Leighton Christian, this is a 2A school coming up to play 5A East, and they gave them their money's worth. Look at that 80-yard touchdown run right there. East, though, they just had so much power on the ensuing kickoff. Look at him go all the way down the sideline for the touchdown. East is in control of this one, but Leighton Christian, man, they put up a really good fight. They are going to make some noise in Class 2A this year. The pass caught, and he's gone. They have speed on that team. But East just had a little bit too much tonight. The final score, 42-19. Tisha Tate, 2 touchdowns for the Leopards.
Hey, the Farmington Phoenix welcoming in the Roy High Royals to kick off the season tonight, but the visitors dominated this one early on. To give the running back, Joseph Delaro, he goes 4 yards for the touchdown. Later, Phoenix back to pass, but it is picked off by Kahekili Eleniki. 21 yards on the pick six, 14-0. And the Royals defense wasn't through. Farmington on the 1-yard line, but Roy stops them cold, keeps them out of the end zone. Final minute of the first quarter. Drew Gardner back to pass, and he's got Robert Young all alone. He outraces everybody. This turns into a nice little 90-yard touchdown pass. Roy goes on to win big, beating Farmington on the road 48-14. Drew Gardner had 3 touchdown passes for the victorious Royals. And we are still not done with week 1 of the Beehive Blitz.
Still. No, we have more to show you, including if San Juan could win its 38th straight game. More Blitz coming up.